that, do you guys disagree on what shows should be or a theme?
No, we are surprisingly in sync on like everything.
Yeah.
You know, there have been a couple minor things, but it's always just been, you know, like, nope, this is what's going on. You like it? Yeah, I like it. You like it? You know, we're fine. So.
And let's talk about Federated Media. How did that come about, and how did you decide to work with them for the advertisers?
Well, I mean, you know, there's a lot of people in the space that are kind of huckster bullshit artists, I would say, and when John Battelle came and met with us and sat across the table with us and brought a spreadsheet and said, it's going to take, you know, 6 months for any money to start rolling in and 12 months before real money starts rolling in, and here's what we think the growth will be, and it's going to be an educational process.
It was intelligent. It was quantifiable. He pointed out the weak points. You know, hey, you guys are the first video we're going to be trying this with, but this is what we've done so far with, you know, blogs. And it was just like someone who had really spent some time logically planning out a game plan, even though they admitted themselves that they didn't know what was the full potential.
And had you tried to reach out to advertisers yourself prior to that?
Yeah.
Oh, we'd worked with Podtrac and Mark McCreary, who's here, and you know, and we had a great experience with them. But and we really kind of developed the ad format that we were most comfortable with them, with the lower third at the beginning and the 15-second kind of mid-roll-ish. But you know, we just weren't seeing the inventory being sold as well as we wanted to, and so it was just like, so you know, Federated just is kind of a machine like that.
And did you do some experimentation about what ads worked and what your fans would accept and what they wouldn't accept? And
Yeah, and that quickly rose to the top as the one that worked.
And what did the advertisers want in return? What was their measure of success?
Everything. They want absolutely everything.
They want everything.
They want your show to be in the commercial for them.
Yeah, they do. And and so it's sometimes like, you know, you always have to fight. Like the brands make requests that that make sense in their old media minds, but when you actually, like, you have to tell them, you're like, no, you will be alien. You've ruined television, and you will ruin new media if you insist on this pre-roll or if you.
And the people that are online already, or the people that are participating in the space right now, are pretty savvy people, and like early adopters can smell things out fast.
Right.
So if in the middle of an episode, the ninja pauses and takes a sip of vitamin water, that's it. That's it for the show.
Have you had a lot of people ask for product placement episodes about their product?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, we have, and it's just like, no, we don't. That doesn't make sense for our show.
He already does it. Like, he's already doing the ad at the end. Just let him do that radio style.
And yet, for somebody starting out, you're thinking, this is money I'm turning down. This is, you know, deposits in the bank that I'm turning down.
Yeah.
No, so,
Like,
no, so for a lot of people in the video blogging space too, consider themselves artists, and it seems that there's kind of a sense that if you make money off of your content, maybe not so much for this audience because that's why they're here, but that you're somehow selling out or something. Did you get any feedback about that?
I mean,
like, they can pay my rent. Like, seriously. Like I mean, you know, anyone that calls you a sellout is like.
do they not enjoy any movies? Do they not watch any television?
You know, and like you'll know when I sell out. Like, you know, like I will sell out in a huge way. Like, you know, like right now I'm literally in the trenches fighting against like the brand, like, you know, about like practical, sensible placements, and like we get the money. It's not like selling out is like, you know, like Ask a Ninja sells to Viacom for $100 million. Like, woohoo! You know, that's a sellout. Like, you know, like whatever you want, Sumner, whatever.
You guys have done a great job on the merchandising side too, with the T-shirts and things like that. Is that a significant portion of the revenue?
Yeah, you know, I would say right now it's about 20 to 30% of our overall gross.
Okay. And how do you come up with ideas for the episodes?
Well, they're all real questions.
We have a Gmail account. It's an email. It's an account where people can write in questions. It's like an electronic mail. And you maybe check it out after the thing. But yeah, and we just would get hundreds of questions every day, and you know, plenty of double questions. You know, that we've been asked thousands of times. You know, what does it sound like when ninjas fart and whatnot. But then there's also like people just throwing us just these great curveballs and great things that inspire us into an episode.
Why do you think you've had such success? What is it about that the fans like so much that they enjoy the show and they subscribe and they come back time and time again?
Because everybody wants to be a ninja.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the basic thing.
And you've got a fan site launching now.
Yeah, we do. It's up on the screen. I woke up this morning and I sent out the mass email to everyone. But yeah, so it's a new Ning site. We're really excited with partnering with them. Like we've had 100,000 people registered at AskNinja.com, and like our forums sucked. It was like the worst social interaction. And so now we're able to actually provide like a rich social network, MySpacey, Facebooky type place.
And so you think, and the idea being that people will become even more engaged with the show and your brand?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I'd like to see is, and the thing that excites me about launching it, is the fact that we get some really interesting stuff going on that we get in emails, but no one else gets to see that. So no one gets to see like their lists of what they think the best questions are, or people will present topics in email, and these great things that would be wonderful threads and fun games for people to play, and now they can play them together with pictures and videos, and they can make some nice.
Yeah, and create their own clans and self-organize and all that sort of stuff.
And what do you guys do to try to increase audience? Do you get to a point where you say, we've reached everybody who can, we're going to try some new things, or are you still growing? Are you plateaued?
I mean, like you see our RSS feed is consistently growing. So that subscriber keeps going. I'd like to see us start, like actually marketing and like experimenting with that and pushing out that way, like to growth. But I think we're definitely fine with the audience size that we've got right now.
Yeah, and creatively, it's just keep challenging each other to surprise ourselves.
Now, kind of jumping around here, but going back to the advertising a little bit, how did you decide what to charge, and are you doing kind of the CPM model, or what was that first
Always
experience
CPM.
with that?
CPM. And then charge as much as we can get away with.
Is whatever the market will bear.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and like we're starting to sell out, so that's great. It's like
Not sell out.
yeah, like
Sell
sell
out
out our
inventory.
inventory.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. So,
Never sell out.
Never sell out unless seriously, Sumner.